Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me today. And we are spotlighting the Spidertron Enhancements mod. This is another awesome quality of life mod for Spidertron. I've done a few of these type of mods now, since Spidertron's a pretty big thing in the game. And this makes it a lot easier to enter and exit your Spidertron, as well as pull out the remote for it. I'm not entirely sure that's easier for the remote, which I'll go into in a minute. But definitely entering and exiting much easier with this mod. Quick note, this is done on Factorio 1. I think the latest version of 1.1 as of this video, and it works with the latest version of the mod as of the video, which is 1.1.0. Quick mention on dependencies. An optional dependency, Spidertron waypoints not required, and there is a conflict with Spidertron Engineer. So if you're playing with that mod, it may make sense as a conflict, so just a note there. And there's a little unstable compatibility with Spidertron weapon switcher, apparently. But yeah, so how this works is you take a Spidertron and place it. You need to place it first, normally, by taking out of your inventory, placing it, and then you get in it. And from that point, you can then start using this mod, and the default hotkey for this is U. If so, I've done that. I've placed a Spidertron, I've got in it normally, and then I started using this, and if I hit U, it just puts me back in it. As you can see here, if I hit U again, it just takes it out, and even while I'm walking, it'll just put me back in it, take me out, etc. Way easier. Now I'm going to take it out, hit enter, put it back in later, etc. Now you'll notice it's actually not in my inventory, so it kind of does something else with it. But yeah, so if you have like multiple ones you want to do this with, it may be kind of difficult. I don't think it would necessarily work with that. And it says that the equipment grids and logistics cannot function whilst the Spidertron is not active, so you would have to be in it. You could then hop out of it normally as well if you want, but if you just have one you're using, this is way easier. Also, it automatically puts it away too when you enter vehicles, so like other vehicles. So if I come here and hit U, like over a vehicle, it automatically puts me in the vehicle and puts away Spidertron. And then I can like do this and hop out. Of course, the tank will go rolling away, but it puts me back in Spidertron. So it kind of just ties it to that hotkey. Also, if the remote thing is, if you hit Shift Q while hovering your cursor over a Spidertron to select a remote from your inventory, connect it to that Spidertron. So for one Spidertron, this isn't really any easier. In fact, it's a little harder than normal, because like I have this on my hotbar, so I hit one. That's actually easier than hitting Shift Q over this, but if you have multiple, like a ton of Spidertrons you're controlling with different remotes, instead of taking up like an entire slot, obviously you can have more here, but instead of taking up an entire one and then like switching between them with tons of remotes, you can just, if you have a ton of different Spidertrons on different remotes, you can just Shift Q over whichever one you want, and it will bring up the remote for that one. So that is where it's really good with just one or two Spidertrons. It's not really that helpful, that feature. But the entering and exiting it is super nice. And there you go, guys. So no research really required for this at all. It just, as soon as you lock Spidertron, it's there. Mod settings, there are a couple. So enable standard control enter leave vehicles from a Spidertron. So leave that enabled. This is all on by default. Enable the custom control for entering and exit, and then kill Spidertron's items spill Spidertron's items on the ground upon death. So normally, I guess when the Spidertron dies, all the items get erased. I didn't actually know this by default in vanilla. And this will instead just spill them on the ground. Or maybe if you don't do this, they'll just get erased with the mod. But you definitely probably want this checked if you want your items to spill out. And then that's it, guys. So there you go. That's a mod. I think it's really nice. It just makes things a bit easier, especially if you enter and exit your Spidertron and carry it around quite a bit or have a ton of them on different remotes. Then this is definitely a mod for you. As always, there's a link in the description to the mod portal where you can check this out if you like. And any thoughts, questions, leave them down below in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Anyway, guys, until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.